win in the Blast Mystery Progressive. Pick until you match 3 gems and win one of the 5 cash jackpots. Or you can blast up with the Mystery Progressive jackpot.
Going up, and up, and up, and up, and up, blast up, and up, and up. Blast gaming.
Caribjet, the award-winning agent, the oldest and most experienced travel company in Grenada. For our corporate and private clients, we carefully choose which airline we book you on. We are the main agents for Virgin Atlantic, British Airways, KLM and Condor, specialists to India, Africa, Middle East and South America. For worldwide flights, contact 439-4444 or caribjet.com.
Running a business is hard. Running a creative business, that's 10 times harder. The Grenada Office of Creative Affairs understands the unique challenges creative entrepreneurs face, especially when it comes to securing financing. That's why they have partnered with the Grenada Development Bank to launch the Creative and Cultural Industries Business Development Fund. Hello. Designed specifically for creative entrepreneurs like you and me. Unlock your full potential with our tailored financing options. Access loans of up to $50,000 at just 2% interest, empowering you to upgrade and expand your business. Receive business support vouchers of up to $5,000 to enhance your business plans, financial strategies, or marketing efforts. But that's not all. Nonprofits and community-based projects can secure grants of up to $25,000. So, what are you waiting for? Make the call today and learn how you can finance your dreams. Contact the Grenada Development Bank and unleash your creativity.
A Carnival Pulse is coming. Yes, you heard it. Carnival Pulse, a vibrant live broadcast event that captures the heart and soul of Grenada's Carnival. July 29th to August 9th at the Esplanade and Bruce Street Mall. Stay tuned for more information on Carnival Pulse, a production of MTV and Fusion FM in collaboration with Grenville Property Corporation Limited. This carnival will be pulsating.
And Print, together with Concept Events, present Pre-Day, the biggest show in Grenada's Carnival. Wednesday, August 7th, Grenada National Stadium. Gates open at 9 p.m. Showtime 10 p.m. A celebration of the Jab, featuring the Minister of Jab, the Jab Boss, Talpri.
I am the Jab Boss. Certain things I ain't know.
Also featuring guest performances by TNT's Road March King, Mikhail Tasia, Nadia Batson, and Sass. Cohen Dubois, Problem Child, Lil Rick, Lead Pipe and Status, Lyrical, Wasway, Boise, Lava Man, Horn, Terror, The Governor, Skinny Banter, Super Flying Flip, Muddy and Squeezehead, Temperance Dash, and a whole lot more. Also, a special surprise guest. All early bird tickets are sold out. Get your $100 regular tickets right now, and also get your VIP $600 tickets. It is the biggest event to touch down this Carnival 2024. Pre-day.
This is the MTV Evening News for Monday, the 22nd of July. The news headlines are in association with Quartz Grenada Limited.
It's the Quartz Appliance Event. Cook it, fry it, bake it on a new Mabe stove for only $1,799. Stack it, pack it, and chill it with a Frigidaire 4-mount fridge for $2,749. Laundry piling up? Wash it, spin it, dry it in a Frigidaire 17-kilogram washing machine top, only $2,399. Get it now and pay later. It's the Quartz Appliance Event, only at Quartz, bringing value home. Offers end July 24th, 2024. Conditions apply.
Coming up in the news this evening, family of Brent Collins question his unexpected death. Defense attorney calls for full disclosure in capital murder case. Anticipation builds for Groovy and Soca semi-finals. And in sport, Paradise Football Club to represent Grenada in CFU Club Shield. We'll have the details to those and other stories. A look to, of course, at the public forecast information. It'll all be right after the break, right here on MTV. Stay with us.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News comes to your compliments Nexa Credit Union. With you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening, I'm Tony Julian with the details. Family members and friends are mourning the death of St. David resident Brent Collins, affectionately known as Poker, who lost his life over the weekend in Montooth, St. George. We have more in this report.
The details surrounding the death of Brent Collins remain sketchy, with conflicting accounts in several quarters as to what actually transpired in the moments leading up to his death. Collins, who was the father of two, died in the wee hours of Sunday morning in Montooth, St. George. Residents in the area told MTV News that he was tied up and beaten. However, police are yet to release an official statement on the circumstances surrounding his death. In a video circulating on social media, which appears to have been taken shortly before his death, persons were heard pleading with police at the scene to transport Collins to the General Hospital and criticized the lawmen for what they viewed as their lack of urgency in handling the situation. MTV News visited the family of Collins on Sunday afternoon. However, his mom was too distraught to speak to our news team. His cousin, Stephen Collins, says he was loved by family and friends.
Well, the most I can remember about Brent, Brent is a guy that teach people. He teach young people. He's an entertainer. He make you laugh and he teach you certain things. He don't talk no strip in it. He not no strip in it. He's a working guy. He have 2 children at least, and he take care of his family. He take care of the children. That's all I can say about him. He never been in interaction with the police and nothing like that. I'm not gonna say he's a good guy, and that's how the whole community know him.
He explained how he felt when he heard the news and is calling for justice.
I felt down, you know. I felt real down. 100% like down. It's my family had to help me out and my relatives them. Yeah, because tears were flowing on me 24/7, which I couldn't expect something like that go happen with him, you know. Because he don't deserve them kind of treatment there. Being honest, he really don't deserve it. He gets some justice. I'm telling you, I would like you all to look for it and let get justice. He don't deserve that.
Villagers of Coes Gap in St. David will remember Collins as humble and respectful.
I knew him as a youth. I knew Brent as a youth. He has never been disrespectful to me. You know? He referred to me as uncle, and I would always taunt him to say, guys, when are you coming back to church? I used to go to church, yeah, and he used to say, well, I would come. But he was jovial and, to me, very respectful.
Social media platforms were flooded with messages of dismay and condolences in the wake of Brent's death, with many searching for an explanation in his unexpected passing. Police investigations continue into the matter.
Meanwhile, one man was left hospitalized following a hit-and-run accident at Lavery St. George on Saturday night. We have the details in this report.
The accident, which occurred in the late hours of Saturday night at Lavery Junction, left one man, whose name was given to MTV News by a relative as Rennie, affectionately known as Sugars, hospitalized. MTV News visited the scene on Sunday, and one eyewitness told our news team that the victim was getting into his vehicle, which was parked on the side of the road, when a speeding white Mitsubishi bus knocked him off the ground and sped off. Officers were called to the scene and the victim was transported to the General Hospital. Relative of the victim, Cameron Greenidge, witnessed the accident.
Well, he'd been on the ground there for a while. People asking, well, you know, what happened to him? I came down, sort him out, make sure everything proper. I said, well, we can't leave him there. Everybody wanted to leave him there at the point in time. I said, well, no, we had to bring him to the hospital because I saw them thing happen already. And sometimes, not all the time when you get hit in life, you just lie down. Sometimes you have to get up one time. And that can help save a life too, which nobody don't really understand it. So, well, I understand that can help him save your life. I make him up, put him in the van, send him to the hospital.
He claims to have confronted the hit-and-run driver shortly after the accident, boasting his successful civilian's arrest in an attempt for justice.
So all we need is a little justice for our cousin, because if he's driving without insurance, we don't know that yet. We haven't go back to the police or anything, ask them many questions about him, because that's their business. You understand? So, but we need a little justice on that. If he's driving without license, we have to cover that. And if he's driving without insurance, whichever, he needs to be off the street and he needs to put where he have to be. Definitely.
Greenidge says the victim's condition has improved since the night of the accident.
My cousin is doing a little better. He's doing better from last night, from after the hit. He's doing a little better, but we still try to follow up to know, well, what actually, you know, if he's going to be okay for good or if he's going to have like internal bleeding, whatever. Who knows what is going on inside of him? The doctor will tell you us.
MTV News contacted the Community Relations Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force to obtain details on the accident. However, up until news time, no information was received. Reporting for MTV News, I am Akila Aberdeen.
Defense attorney Anselm Clouden is appealing for full disclosure in the case of his client Kevin Niles, who was charged with the murder of Shane Brown in May this year.
Kevin Niles, a 35-year-old bus driver of Willis St. George, was charged with the offense of capital murder by intentionally causing the death of 34-year-old Shane Brown of Woolio St. George. Brown was shot dead at Snug Corner on Sunday, May 5, 2024. The accused, Niles, was also charged with possession of firearm and ammunition. His attorney, Anselm Clouden, says to date no reason was given for the continued delay of full disclosure in the case. He says it is the prosecution's legal duty to disclose to the defense all the relevant materials in the case so as to allow his client to have a fair trial.
Unfortunately, today, the matter was due to be heard at the preliminary stage, but Magistrates Court number 1 is not operating until Thursday. So I'm hoping and praying that by Thursday, the prosecution would be in a position to disclose to me, as defense counsel, the documents upon which they rely. I mean, this inordinate delay is indeed abrogative of the accuser's right to a fair trial within a reasonable time. And there could be no explanation, logical explanation, why the Crown has not seen it fit to act in obedience to the order of the magistrate requiring disclosure to the defense.
He explained that if there is no disclosure by August 8th, an application will be made before the High Court.
Because I've heard that the matter was transferred to court number 2. Court number 2 also not sitting today. And a date of the 8th of August was given for the next hearing of the matter. The unfortunate thing of all of that is the High Court goes on vacation on the 31st of July. So one has to wait until September to effectively make an application. I mean, justice must not only be done, but it must be seen to be done.
Clouden says he believes that there is a lack of evidence in the case, which could be one of the reasons why there is a delay in full disclosure, and plans to apply for bail for his client before July 30th.
I think that they don't have sufficient evidence to, as it were, prefer the charges that they have. Because I've been advised that a few officers from the CID attended at the prisons a few weeks ago and attempted to solicit further information from the accused. Of course, he did the proper thing and declined speaking with them in the absence of his lawyer, which is his right.
Niles was charged by officers attached to the Criminal Investigations Department, CID, on May 24th and made his first court appearance on May 27th, 2024, where he was placed on remand. Reporting for MTV News, I am Akila Aberdeen.
The Grenada Authority for the Regulation of Financial Institutions, GAFIN, has revoked the license of YPay, a Trinidad and Tobago electronic money service business, which was established back in 2017 but launched here in Grenada in 2023. On Monday, MTV's Akila Aberdeen spoke with an executive at GAFIN who shed light on this recent development, as we now hear.
WePay, an electronic money service originating from Trinidad and Tobago, had their license revoked earlier this month, barring them from conducting business in Grenada. The decision was taken by the Grenada Authority for the Regulation of Financial Institutions, GAFIN, after WePay failed to satisfy the necessary requirements to continue business in Grenada. WePay Grenada Limited was launched in May 2023, offering money transfer services to Grenadians, and was licensed in Grenada in September 2021. However, according to the provisions of Section 33 1A of the Money Services Business Act Capital 198A, they were to begin operations on island within 3 months. However, it has been nearly 3 years. Executive Director of GAFIN is Dennis Felix.
Now, the license was granted to WePay in September of 2021, so that's going on 3 years. And during that time, WePay has paid its annual licenses as required by the Act, but that expired in December of 2023.
During a telephone interview on Monday, Felix explained that though the company paid its annual licensing fees up until it expired in December 2023, it failed to meet several other requirements.
The company had to satisfy a number of conditions commensurate with starting its operations, such as maintaining business relations with a correspondent bank, establishing an office in Grenada at which it would carry out its business so the customers can walk into its business to transact their individual businesses. And VP also had to obtain approval for a principal person, that is the person who would be responsible for managing its operations in Grenada. It also had to get approval for that person based on the requirement for fit and proper criteria as required by the Act as well.
He says the license can be reinstated.
If the company so desires, it can reapply and provide us with the necessary necessary information to support this application, and it could be considered at that point in time. So yes, the door is not closed for it to submit a new application for approval.
In a release on July 3rd, GAFIN asked the general public, including persons interested in doing business with the entity, to be guided accordingly. Reporting for MTV News, I am Akila Aberdeen.
Anticipation is, of course, building for this week's Groovy and Soca semi-finals, scheduled for the 25th and 26th of July, respectively, at Progress Park, St. Andrew. Artists vying for their various spots in the finals on the 9th of August gathered at the stadium on Monday to dip for their order of appearance.
30 contestants will take the stage in the Groovy semis this Thursday night at Progress Park, St. Andrew. Leroy Joseph, Sobriquet 2 Blacks, will open the show, followed by Randy Isaac in second position and Crave performing third. 30 contestants will face off in the Soca semis on Friday night. Lil Jello will get things rolling in position 1. Newcomer Soca Jeff sings in position number 2. And Muddy, who is no stranger to competition, performs in third position. Mad K will close the show. Wacky Dan, previously known in the Soca arena as Mr. Wacky, who performs in position 8 in the Groovy semis, spoke to MTV News about his preparations thus far.
I'll be in the both Groovy and Power Soca Monarch 2024. And I'll be taking part, I'll be going there very hard, because over the years I've been doing my thing, I've been partaking in the Groovy in the year 2022, and I came second. Yeah, and this year I'm hoping to go back and up in the top 3. I'm going to win because I've been writing my song In My Business. That's the song I'm going to be doing for Groovy, and I'll be doing Burn Them Out for Power.
CEO of the Grenada Spice Mass Corporation, Cecil Noel, reminded competitors of some restrictions during this year's semis.
It's important that I say as early as now, well, not me, Spice Mass, that the fact that we use an athletic stadium for the final events, some of the things that people need to be mindful of is, primarily the fact that the way the stage is going to be built, the way we have to cross the track, we really cannot afford to have anything heavy going on stage. And we do not want to reach till later on to say that. I know in some of my interviews I mention it, but I think now that you're all gathered is a good time to just repeat it. So in planning a presentation, in planning your whole production for your performance, please bear that in mind. So things like vehicle, crane, and all those heavy stuff, we will not be able to accommodate it, unfortunately, because of the restrictions in terms of the track, field, the kind of stage we had to put on. So I just want to make sure that I mention that to you and that we all on board.
Reporting for MTV News, I am Akila Aberdeen.
That's the first segment of the MTV Evening News Monday. We'll be back with you after the break.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News came to you in association with Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
The 65th annual meeting of shareholders of Grenada Electricity Services Limited will be held virtually on Zoom as well as at the Grenada Trade Center Annex on Tuesday, 23rd July 2024 at 4:30 p.m. Each virtual attendee is required to register. Registrants must be verified by the Eastern Caribbean Securities Exchange. To allow adequate time for this process, we encourage shareholders to register early.
Win up to $15,000 in prizes in the Dutch Lady Back to School promotion. Spend $10 or more on Dutch Lady products. Fill out the entry form and place it into the entry box for a chance to win. Dutch Lady hampers, backpack, school supplies, 1 month supply of Dutch Lady milk, and Samsung tabs. This promotion runs until August 31st, 2024 at all major supermarkets. Terms and conditions apply. Visit participating outlets and get ready to win big with Dutch Lady. Dutch Lady, building strong families.
Blast Gaming presents its biggest jackpot ever. Blast Mystery Progressive. I'm so excited. I can't hide it. The new Blast Jackpot rising, and I like it. It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up and up and up and up.
Play selected games to win in the Blast Mystery Progressive. Pick until you match 3 gems and win one of the 5 cash jackpots. Or you can blast up with the Mystery Progressive Jackpot.
Going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up. Blast Gaming.
Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50
years of partnership with Grenadians. Fund your summer plans with a new Visa credit card and get 5,000 bonus reward points on approval. Or you can get discounted interest rates with financing of up to $50,000 unsecured. With Co-op Bank, you have a future you can bank on. Apply today. Special terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
Flatlands, Park, Ship, and Print, together with Concept Events, present Pre-Day, the biggest show in Grenada's Carnival. Wednesday, August 7th, Grenada National Stadium. Gates open at 9 p.m. Showtime 10 p.m. A celebration of the Jab, featuring the Minister of Jab, the Jab Boss, Talbri.
I am the Jab Boss. Certain things I end up.
Also featuring guest performances by TNT's Road March King, Mikhail Teja, Nadia Batson, and Sass.
I feel like whining.
Cohen Dubois.
So when you see from a lay, you wind up, wind up.
Problem Child. Lil Rick. Men Pike and Status. Lyrical. Wasway, Boise, Lava Man, Vaughn, Terror, The Governor, Skinny Banter, Super Flying Flip, Muddy, and Squeezehead, Temperance Dash, and a whole lot more. Also, a special surprise guest. All early bird tickets are sold out. Get your $100 regular tickets right now, and also get your VIP $600 tickets. It is the biggest event to touch down this Carnival 2024. Pre-Day.
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
Welcome back. Repairs are underway at the St. Mark Fish Market after it was damaged by Hurricane Beryl on the 1st of July. Member of the St. Mark Fishermen's Association, Richard Julian, told MTV News that upon completion, fisherfolk in the area will benefit tremendously.
Yeah, my name is Richard Julian. I'm a member of the Fishermen organization in Victoria St. Mark's. And we're just trying to see if we could do some repairs what the hurricane damage. What's the name again? Hurricane Beryl. Yes, and I'm just trying to see if we could put up a roof over the shed, a shed over the sink, so that our fishermen wouldn't have to walk in the sun to clean the fish. And
he says the fish market will be renovated according to the standards set by the Department of Fisheries so as to improve the quality of fish sold to customers.
We're trying to see if we could put up the roof so that it would be out of the sun, because you know the sun normally spoils the fish very fast, so we're trying to see if we could cover it up from that.
The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, has announced its support in the development of digital skills among young people in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, ECCU. Speaking at a recent interview, ECCB Governor Timothy Antwine says the ECCB will continue to invest in the young people across the ECCU through a number of initiatives.
We have invested and continue to invest in our youth with respect to digital skills. So whether that's our Bright Sparks program, which is an internship program we have here at the Central Bank for young bright students coming out of A-levels, for example, state colleges who want to pursue a career in STEM, whether it's our SPICE scholarships, which we do in the summer to help students who are getting ready to get into an Ivy League university and need to have that preparation, STEM preparation, as well as the application to get in to pursue careers there. Whether it's what we started last year with the STEM camps, and now this year we will have the AI and the Python, generative AI and Python youth camps. And by the way, let me just say, our commitment is that for the next 5 years, we want to be able to, every summer, train at least 500 of our young people in the currency union in this very important area. That's where you're going to get your job, by the way, many of you.
3 members of the Grenada Robotics Club will participate in a 3-day First Robotics Global Challenge in Athens, Greece this September, and that'll be against 191 countries. The competition is being held under the theme Feeding the Future. Team member Eloise Mitchell-Gooding is excited about their prospects.
Now that encompasses sustainability and making sure that every country in the world together can be well fed throughout. So right now we're working on our challenge robot. So it's around here, and we're just spending most of our summer working on that for competition in September.
The girls will undergo preparations 3 to 4 days a week to adequately equip themselves for the competition. Their work will be divided equally, with team members assuming the roles of builders, programmers, and drivers. Team members Therese Doughton-Barkley and Hina Oliver are encouraging young minds, in particular females, to get involved in activities or fields that are perceived to be male-dominated, as there are many rewarding benefits.
As women in STEM, we noticed that this field was very male-dominated, so we were interested in joining and learning, and also encouraging others to follow our paths or, be educated also.
I would say that don't be afraid to want to branch out or enter a category, as Therese said, that is male dominated, because it's really fun. Robotics here feels really much like a community. It's almost like a family, and we have lots of fun, even though it just looks like, okay, science and putting together robots, but it's really fun.
Lead mentor for the team Robotics Grenada since 2017, Clement Commodore, is asking the public to make any donations that they can to support Team Grenada as they raise funds to journey to Greece this September.
I think we can make Grenada very, 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 very proud. We have been just getting better and better every year, and we hope to see that this robotics and automation and women in STEM and STEAM education, that all of that actually just grows and become more.
MTV Evening News for the 22nd of July. Stay with us. Regional highlights are next. The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Running a business is hard. Running a creative business, that's 10 times harder. The Grenada Office of Creative Affairs understands the unique challenges creative entrepreneurs face, especially when it comes to securing financing. That's why they have partnered with the Grenada Development Bank to launch the Creative and Cultural Industries Business Development Fund. Hello. Designed specifically for creative entrepreneurs like you and me. Unlock your full potential with our tailored financing options. Access loans of up to $50,000 at just 2% interest, empowering you to upgrade and expand your business. Receive business support vouchers of up to $5,000 to enhance your business plans, financial strategies, or marketing efforts. But that's not all. Nonprofits and community-based projects can secure grants of up to $25,000. So, what are you waiting for? Make the call today and learn how you can finance your dreams. Contact the Grenada Development Bank and unleash your creativity.
Parents, do you go to bed with the knowledge that your children are comfortably asleep in the next room? Or are they allowed to attend every FET advertised? You are responsible for the safety and well-being of your children, and it is your responsibility to know their whereabouts. Children should not be at adult events. Please guide your children, engage them in age-appropriate activities. Let us be spicy parents for this carnival season and beyond. S. Speak to your children about positive behavior. P. Pay attention to them at all times. I. Inspire good behavior in your children by also displaying good behavior. C. Check with your children. Always know their whereabouts. Why? You are responsible for your children. Maintain control to keep them safe. This is a message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Get the kids together. Get them dressed. We're heading out to total fun and excitement. It's Uncle Talbrig Kids Fest this Saturday, 27 July. More rides, more slides, more go-kart, more horseback riding, more games, more bouncy castle, and much more face painting. And all rides are free. Huh? That's right. All rides are free. Just get the kids in. Plus, much more cartoon characters. All the kids' favorite Grenadian superstars will be there. Live. Talbrig, Baby Bree, Lava Man, Boise, Wasway, Dash, Temptress, Superfly and Flint, Little Jello, Muddy and Squeezed, Soca Jeff, and more. Saturday, 27 July, Monroe's Playing Field, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Admission adults, $20. Children, pay $10. It's their special occasion. Uncle Talbrig's Kids Fest 2024. It's gonna be bigger and better. I am the Jambos.
Welcome back as we now join Clifton James for this evening's Regional Roundup.
With the Regional Roundup, I am Clifton James. We begin in Trinidad. 3 weeks ago, 22-year-old Shamia Went decided to escape a violent relationship when she was chopped in the hand for using her cell phone. From her hospital bed, Shamia called the police and was picked up by her mother and taken to a secret location. But Shamia, who'd been mentally and physically abused for almost 2 years, walked out of that hideout on Friday evening. Shamia, who was employed, answered her mother's cell call on Saturday and refused to listen to her pleas to return home. The last thing she said was, "This is my choice," and ended the call, Mom Sharon Wentz said in an interview with The Express Sunday. The next thing she heard of her daughter was that she was dropped off unresponsive at the San Fernando General Hospital early Sunday morning. "I went there around 7 a.m. and was told my daughter had died and that I could not see her. I do not know what happened, but she heard that there were bruises all over her body," she said in tears. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Chu is promising to make the necessary resources at our disposal available to the security forces to combat this threat and restore peace to our communities as the Twin Island Federation deals with the recent upsurge in gun violence. A government statement said that Drew, who is also the Minister of National Security, convened an emergency meeting with the High Command of the Police and the St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force to address this pressing issue. The meeting was pivotal in reviewing the homicides and formulating a robust strategy to curb this alarming trend, the statement said, giving no details regarding the number of gun-related killings here in recent weeks. But it noted that Drew had expressed his grave concern over the surge in gun-related incidents, emphasising the government's commitment to ensuring the safety and security of all citizens. Further afield, Vice President Kamala Harris moved swiftly to lock up Democratic delegates behind her campaign for the White House after President Joe Biden stepped aside amid concerns from within their party that he would be unable to defeat Republican Donald Trump. Biden's exit Sunday, prompted by Democratic worries over his fitness for office, was a seismic shift to the presidential contest that upended both major political parties' carefully honed plans for the 2024 race. Biden's exit Sunday, prompted by Democratic worries over his fitness for office, was a seismic shift to the presidential contest that upended both major political parties' carefully honed plans for the 2024 race. Aiming to put weeks of intra-party drama over Biden's candidacy behind them, prominent Democratic election officials, party leaders and political organizations quickly lined up behind Harris in the hours after Biden announced he was dropping his re-election campaign. Biden's departure frees up his delegates to vote for whomever they choose. Harris, whom Biden backed after ending his candidacy, is thus far the only declared candidate and was working to quickly secure endorsements from a majority of delegates. You're up to date with the Regional Roundup. I am Clifton James.
You're watching the MTV Evening News. Sporting highlights are next.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Hello, Carnival. Nice to see you again. Hey people, this is Ezra the Fun Machine and I'm calling all revelers, carnivalists and bacchanalists. Let me tell you, take a loan of $3,000 or more for your costume and pay only $340 per month with God's ready cash. Plus, you get to enter to win your loan back. That's right! Pay $0 down and nothing for the first 30 days. All you need is your ID, proof of address, job letter, pay slip, and 2 references. Visit your nearest God's already cash location today or contact your Carnival band for commodities. Experience Carnival 2024 with God's ready cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Fund your summer plans with a new Visa credit card and get 5,000 bonus reward points on approval. Or you can get discounted interest rates with financing of up to $50,000 unsecured. With Co-op Bank, you have a future you can bank on. Apply today. Special terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
A Carnival Pulse is coming. Yes, you heard it. Carnival Pulse, a vibrant live broadcast event that captures the heart and soul of Grenada's Carnival. July 29th to August 9th at the Esplanade and Bruce Street Mall. Stay tuned for more information on Carnival Pulse, a production of MTV and Fusion FM in collaboration with Grenrill Property Corporation Limited. This carnival will be pulsating.
Parents, do you go to bed with the knowledge that your children are comfortably asleep in the next room? Or are they allowed to attend every fete advertised? You are responsible for the safety and well-being of your children, and it is your responsibility to know their whereabouts. Children should not be at adult events. Please guide your children, engage them in age-appropriate activities. Let us be spicy parents for this carnival season and beyond. S. Speak to your children about positive behavior. P. Pay attention to them at all times. I. Inspire good behavior in your children by also displaying good behavior. C. Check with your children. Always know their whereabouts. Y. You are responsible for your children. Maintain control to keep them safe. This is a message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Coming up in sport, Paradise Football Club to represent Grenada in CFU Club Shield. That highlight and more in our sporting segment.
The MTV Evening Sports is brought to you in association with Courts, bringing value home.
It's the Quartz Appliance Event. Cook it, fry it, bake it on a new Ma-Bay stove for only $1,799. Stack it, pack it, and chill it with a Frigidaire 4-mount fridge for $2,749. Laundry piling up? Wash it, spin it, dry it in a Frigidaire 17-kilogram washing machine top, only $2,399. Get it now and pay later. It's the Quartz Appliance Event, only at Quartz, bringing value home. Offers end July 24th, 2024. Conditions apply.
A special evening to you now, sporting fans. Here are your highlights.
Good evening, sporting fans. Paradise FC International will represent Grenada in the Caribbean Football Union Club Shield, which is slated for July 25th to August 4th in Curaçao. The top 2 teams will qualify for the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup. 20 teams from across the Caribbean, including defending champions SV Robin Hood from Suriname, are gearing up for the 2024 CFU Club Shield. This year's edition marks the first time that the CFU is organizing and managing the competition. The number of teams in the hunt for top honors is up by 5 from 2023, when 15 clubs participated. This has necessitated a change in format to a straight knockout competition, raising the stakes on the teams and bringing intensity to the contest from the first whistle. In athletics, Kirani James finished 5th in a time of 44.38 seconds at the London Diamond League on Saturday. Matthew Hudson-Smith took the win in a time of 43.74 seconds. Placed in second is Norwood from America with a time of 44.10 seconds, with Richards from Trinidad in third with a time of 44.18 seconds. The Diamond League is an annual track and field competition series. Athletes earn points in each leg, and the top athletes in each event make the finals. Each winner bags a Diamond League trophy. Zachary Gresham and his coach departed Grenada on Saturday en route to Paris 2024 Swimming Olympics. They were joined in England by teammate Tilly Collimo for the onward journey. Gresham and Collimo are part of a 6-member team to compete in this year's Olympic Games in Paris. Both Gresham and Collimo have earned their selection for the Games through their steadfast performances over time in various regional and international competitions. Though the two have not yet reached Olympic qualifying times, they have earned selection by the Grenada Olympic Committee, GOC, to be part of the 6-member team, which comprises 4 track and field athletes and 2 swimmers. Each swimmer will compete in just one event. Collimo in the 100 meters freestyle and Gresham in the 100 meters backstroke. They will be accompanied by Coach Escobar and will depart from Paris this week. The Paris 2024 Swimming Championships are scheduled for July 28th to August 2nd. Gresham's event will be on the first day, Sunday, July 28th, while Collimo's will be on Tuesday, July 30th. And finally, in sports, a remarkable achievement for the Grenada Shotokan Karate Association at the Caribbean Karate Championships, which was held in Curaçao from July 8th to the 14th, 2024. Ethan Courtney, a first-degree black belt trained in Shotokan Karate and the lone competitor representing Grenada, secured a bronze medal in the highly competitive male 18-plus kata event. The association extends heartfelt congratulations to Ethan for his outstanding performance and dedication to the sport, noting that his achievement brings pride to the association and the entire nation. That's your sporting highlights. I am Lachelle Murray.
And with the latest sporting highlights here, we still have ahead the public forecast information and then a recap of the main stories when we return.
The MTV Evening Sports was brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
MTV Weather Report comes to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
We have the will to overcome.
We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good Monday evening, viewers. Back once again with the nighttime weather forecast and meteorologist Wayne Williams. Sunny conditions throughout most of the Eastern Caribbean today, but the extreme south over Trinidad, they experienced quite a bit of showers, 1 or 2 thunder showers, and of course some flooding. The area remains relatively quiet for the time, but you do have a weak tropical wave that is approaching the islands. It is expected to bring us some showers starting from late tonight into Tuesday. Another wave further east in the open Atlantic has some cloudness associated with it. It is moving westward. The conditions are not exactly favorable for development, but there is a possibility that this one could strengthen. We also have that extensive body of dust haze in the north central part of the Atlantic. It is mostly moving towards the west, which would take it north of the island chain. So that is good news for us, especially for those who are affected by this dust. Elsewhere, no other major features. We do have an active intertropical convergence zone, but that of course is not expected to affect us in any way. The showers with that weak wave that is approaching is clearly visible as we take a closer look at what is going on. Slow moving clouds, but the moisture is there, the instability is there. Winds are going to pick up during the early part of the night, so look for some showers to develop later on. Monday night we expect some showers mostly towards the morning, so let's say late showers, quite a bit of moon to enjoy. The moon rose at 8, it's going to set in the morning at 7:56. Easterly winds between 5 and 15 miles per hour, 1 or 2 higher gusts in those showers. Minimum temperature 24, high chance of those showers occurring at a 70 to 80%. On Tuesday, look for the showers to develop even further. Some of those could be heavy. Winds would coming from the east between 10 and 22 miles per hour. Moderate seas are becoming choppy in and around the showers. 4 to 5 foot waves. Sunrise is 5:52, sunset 6:34. Temperature will climb to 30, feel like 35. The UV index with that significant cloudness around will be low. Frequent showers in Port of Spain on Tuesday, generally fair for Bridgetown, and lots of sunshine in Kingston. Miami, the folks there are in for morning showers, clouds in New York, partly cloudy in London. The trailing edge of that wave is expected to bring some more scattered showers on Wednesday. 1 or 2 isolated lingering showers are possible on Thursday, then scattered clouds for the start of the weekend. By the latter part of the weekend, we expect conditions to improve even more. That is it for me from Monday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Remember, you can join me again on Tuesday.
MTV Weather Report was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
And now to end the news, a recap of the headlines. The family of Brent Collins are questioning his unexpected death. Defense attorney is calling for a full disclosure in capital murder case. Anticipation is building for Groovy and Soca semi-finals. And in sport, Paradise Football Club is to represent Grenada in CFU Club Shield. We've had the details to those and other stories to look to also at the public forecast information. And so now, on behalf of the news and production departments, I'm Tony Julian. We thank you for viewing and wish you a good night.
Darren Anthony Hazel of Bellevue, Petite Martinique, former worker at Petite St. Vincent Resort, died on Wednesday, 17th July 2024, at the age of 34. Left to mourn his mother Deborah Hazel of Petite Martinique, father Adolphus Zan Hazel of Paget Farm, Beckway, two sisters Mrs. Mindy Samuel residing in Grenada and Miss Lindy Hazel, teacher at the Hillsborough Secondary School residing in Carriacou. Three brothers Ian Edmund, Kells and Terran Hazel. 10 nieces and nephews. Grandparents Delta and Tommy Hazel residing at Paget Farm, Beckway. Many aunts and uncles too numerous to mention. Brother-in-law Jabria O.J. Samuel. Godmother Angela de Rocher residing in the United Kingdom. Cousins from Petite Martinique, Carriacou, Beckway and the United States too numerous to mention. Other family and friends, including the management and staff of Petite St. Vincent Resort, Eunice Braveboy, Dr. Tyrone Davis, Nurse Laverne Kathleen Williams, and Nurse Christine Bartholomew, and many others too numerous to mention. The funeral of the late Darren Anthony Hazel of Bellevue, Petite Martinique, will take place on Tuesday, 23rd July at 11 a.m. Funeral service will be held at the Sacred Heart Catholic Church, Petite Martinique, and interment will be at the Lower Bellevue Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Ina Dorothy Harriman, also known as Anna, of Florida St. John, passed away on Tuesday, 25th June 2024, at the age of 78. She was the mother of Selwyn Harriman and Elwyn Harriman in the USA, sister of Ruby Monroe, Louise Harriman in Trinidad, and George Granger in the USA, sister-in-law of Evelyn Harriman. Many nieces and nephews, including Kellen Alexis, Peter, Godfrey, Merrill and Mary Harriman, and Antoinette Williams. Grand aunt of many. Many cousins, other relatives and friends, including the Harriman family of Florida and St. Andrew, the Chetram family of Loretto, Brothers and Union, Val Chetram, Shirley Lecrette, Mr. and Mrs. Victor Phillip, the Darbario, Harper and Purcell families, Jocelyn and family of Loretto, Mr. Alvin Dabrio, and friends and neighbors of Florida and Grove St. John. The funeral of the late Ina Dorothy Harriman, also known as Anna, of Florida St. John, will take place on Wednesday, 24th July at 12:30 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Grove Anglican Church, and interment will be at the Douglaston Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Martha Matilda Jean Elcock, née Wilson, also known as Moam, Miss Jean, sister and Tanti sister of Mardi Gras St. David, died on Tuesday, 25th June 2024, at the age of 87. She is survived by her children Monica and Keith Isaac, Marjorie Thomas, Ruth and Enoch Scott, Lois and Javonson Plenty, Rachel and Clifford Worm, Veron Elcock, Vida and Carolson Hope in Barbados, Menu and Suzanne Elcock in the USA, Lincoln and Donna Elcock, Husant and Kiveron Elcock, and Tyndale and Kim Elcock, sisters Theodora Burris in the USA, Grace and Joyce Alexander in Canada, brothers Frank Alexander in Canada, Crafton Alexander in England, Cletus Alexander, Fabian, Andrew, and Alpheus Mungo in Grenada. 23 grandchildren, including Nihal Isaac, Joshua Scott, Nigel Elcock in the USA, Renee Clark and Jelani Hope in Barbados, and Nadia Victor. 19 great-grands, sisters and brother-in-law Elvira Telesford, Julie Mungo, and Joseph Elcock. Many nieces and nephews, including Esther Mungo and Carlin Simon. Many other relatives and friends, including Eustace St. Bernard and the St. Bernard family of Plains, the Latouche family of Felix Park, the Wilson family of St. David, the Alexander family of St. Patrick, Pastor Cecil Jacob and family, Kathy Francis, Judith Alexander, and Miss Nelsia Lewis, the pastor and members of the People's Church St. Paul's, including Monica Worm, and relatives and friends of Mardi Gras, St. Paul's, and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Martha Matilda Jean Elcock née Wilson, also known as Moam, Miss Jean, sister and Tanti sister of Mardi Gras St. David, will take place on Thursday, July 25th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the People's Church St. Paul's, and interment will be at the Mount Airy Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Clotilde Felix, also known as Clotie or Auntie Clo, of Mamacan St. Andrew, passed away on Sunday 23rd June 2024 at the age of 80. She was the mother of Sordia Felix in Tortola, Lobis Jarvis in St. Thomas, and Jennifer Jarvis in England, sister of Louisa Felix and Mary Alexander in Grenada, grandmother of many, great-grandmother of many, aunt of many, other relatives and close friends, including the Blackman and Thomas families of Mamacan, the Felix family of Mamacan and Grand Bacalet, the Sylvester family of Felix Park, and many others too numerous to mention, and friends and neighbors of Mamacan and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Clotilde Felix, also known as Clotie or Auntie Clo, of Mamacan St. Andrew, will take place on Thursday, July 25th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Martin de Porres Roman Catholic Church, Crowshoe, St. Andrew, and interment will be at the Churchyard Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Bernadette Peters, also known as the Flower Girl of Birchgrove, St. Andrew, passed away on Thursday, 13th June 2024, at the age of 60. She was the sister of Michael in the UK, Roland, also known as Abar, Walter, also known as Yellow, Agnes, Patricia, and Jean, niece of Marvis Francis, aunt of many including Sheldon, Michael, Kellen, Dennis, Neilon, Ian, Marlissa, Celia, Abigail, Marcel, and Cindy, grand aunt of Damien, sister-in-law of Adrian Simon. Many cousins, other relatives and close friends including Patricia, Stephanie, Lucy, Tekla, the Eno family of Grenada and in Carriacou, the Neckles family in Trinidad, the Francis family in Trinidad and Grenada, Joanna and the Humphrey family, the doctors and nurses of the Birchgrove Medical Center, Father Don, Father Patrick, and Father Sean, the St. Matthew's RC Church community, and friends and neighbors of Monlong, Birchgrove, and surrounding areas. A memorial service for the late Bernadette Peters, also known as the Flower Girl, of Birchgrove, St. Andrew, will take place on Thursday, 25th July at 2 p.m. Service will be held at the St. Matthew's Roman Catholic Church, Birchgrove, St. Andrew, and interment will be at the St. Rose Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Anthony Johnson, also known as Patsa, LeBeau, and DeGale, of Bellevue St. George, passed away on Saturday, July 20th, 2024, at the age of 87. The funeral arrangements for the late Anthony Johnson, also known as Patsa, LeBeau, and DeGale, of Bellevue St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Eslin Licorice, also known as Esso and My Esso, of Monrepo, who resided at Vincent St. David, passed away on Sunday 21st July 2024, at the age of 90. The funeral arrangements for the late Eslin Licorice, also known as Esso and My Esso, of Monrepo, who resided at Vincent St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Jean Horsford of Montrose St. Patrick passed away on Monday, July 15th, 2024, at the age of 78. The funeral arrangements for the late Jean Horsford of Montrose St. Patrick will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Martin Osbert Mark, also known as Peaceman, of Nunperel St. Mark, passed away on Sunday, July 21st, 2024, at the age of 69. The funeral arrangements for the late Martin Osbert Mark, also known as Peaceman, of Nunperel St. Mark, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Sandra Marilyn Mitchell, also known as Auntie Sandra, of Mount Nesbitt St. John, passed away on Sunday, July 21st, 2024, at the age of 60. The funeral arrangements for the late Sandra Marilyn Mitchell, also known as Auntie Sandra, of Mount Nesbitt St. John, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Asher Robertson of Grove Estate St. John died on Friday, July 19th, 2024, at the age of 35. The funeral arrangements for the late Asher Robertson of Grove Estate St. John will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Linda Chateau of Monlong St. Andrew passed away on Thursday, 18th July 2024, at the age of 66. The funeral arrangements for the late Linda Chateau of Monlong St. Andrew will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Leslie McQuilkin, also known as Eddie of Harmony Hall, St. David, passed away on Tuesday, July 16th, 2024, at the age of 73. The funeral arrangements for the late Leslie McQuilkin, also known as Eddie, of Harmony Hall, St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Veronica Edna John, also known as Mom, of Snell Hall, St. Patrick, passed away on Saturday, 13th July 2024, at the age of 83. The funeral arrangements for the late Veronica Edna John, also known as Mom, of Snell Hall, St. Patrick, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Thomas Charles, also known as Mandy and Charlo, of Willis, who resided at Happy Hill, St. George, passed away on Tuesday, 9th July 2024, at the age of 76. The funeral arrangements for the late Thomas Charles, also known as Mandy and Charlo, of Willis, who resided at Happy Hill, St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Halima Redhead Houghton of Fontenoy, St. George, who resided in the USA, passed away on Sunday, June 23, 2024, at the age of 40. The funeral arrangements for the late Halima Redhead Houghton of Fontenoy, St. George, who resided in the USA, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Esme Nicholas of Duquesne, St. Mark, who resided at Mount Hartman, St. George, passed away on Monday, July 8, 2024, at the age of 78. The funeral arrangements for the late Esme Nicholas of Duquesne, St. Mark, who resided at Mount Hartman, St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Sharon Veronica Wint Peterson of Marianne St. George died on Thursday, the 4th of July, at the age of 65. We'll have funeral arrangements for the late Sharon Veronica Wint Peterson of Marianne St. George in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thank you for watching.
when death has come and taken a loved one, it leaves the home so empty and bare. But cheer up, my brothers, live in the sunshine. Why? There's a recording of scripture in John's Gospel, chapter 11. Jesus was about to do the final messianic miracle, raise someone that was dead 4 days, someone that was dead more than 3 days from the dead. And as he was approaching the tomb, he told Mary, he says, if you would believe that I am the resurrection and the life, though he were dead, yet he would live. And if you believe and you're alive, you will never die. To understand that gives us a greater hope than having a large bank account. To understand that if you are in Christ and you've asked for forgiveness of your sins and you've asked Jesus to make you one of His, you will live eternally, and when that time comes, you will leave this body and you'll be absent from the body and present with the Lord. That hope takes the fear of death away and the pain of grief. Friends, death is real, but you don't have to die. You can trust the Lord Jesus Christ, and He'll take care of you. He'll receive you into His kingdom, and there you'll be eternally with Him. Or you could choose not to and be eternally separated into a place of darkness and death. It's called the second death. So as you listen today, may you consider wisely, and God bless you. In Jesus, amen.